Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Paulo Navarro. Today is Tuesday, February 5th, 2013. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 1,356. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 1,091. We had 63 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 2 new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. For the volatility index, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio for the VIX in Feb and March, we saw neutral readings with 20 and 28% of the total premiums paid. April, May, June, and July, all of them bearish readings with 13, 33, 3, and 3% of the total premiums paid. The only important one was May that had 33% of the total premiums paid. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. You could see here we're up 15.58 handles, over 1% for the day, basically taking back everything that we lost yesterday. Pretty nice bullish day, finishing almost at the highs of the day, which is pretty positive here. Our next target here, I'm looking for 1521. That's going to be my target here for SPX on the next couple of days and even a week. For the Qs, here we have it. You could see the very tight range we are. I'm expecting a breakout. I'm looking for higher prices here. Yesterday I was not as bullish because we had a very big down candle. We took everything down. We took everything out. And now I'm looking for 68 and even 69s here on the Qs. For IWM here, you could see we continue. The important thing here is to see we are on the positive side here. I'm looking for 91 as the next target. But we want to take here this problem here. CI is now starting to tick downwards. We continue to go higher, which means we find some divergence here. This is going to be a yellow flag to keep in mind here for the new longs to come in. We are seeing some divergence on the bearish side. For GLD, we are right now at the 50-day moving average. It has been resistance a couple of times here and here. I'm watching it here to fail. If we do break, we have another up resistance around 63.80. That's going to be important. But I'm still looking for a fail here and go back and eventually break this 200-day moving average and go to the 158 level for GLD. For SLV, we are also at resistance. You can see here this downward trend line. If we are able to break this trend line, I think we're going to 31.50. That's a 100-day moving average. And if not, we're probably going to continue to this range until we break to either side here. For XOP, here's one of the few sectors that was on one of the best performing sectors today, up 2% also. I'm looking for the next buy area here above this 59.35 level would be a nice area to buy here or to add to the longs. For UNG, another very nice performer here today. You could see it is up almost 3%. We're breaking zero sigma to the upside, maybe looking for 20.34 as our next target here on UNG. For Apple, here we have a very nice day, up 3.5% for the day, taking everything of the losses we had yesterday and even gaining more here, closing at 457, almost 458. I'm looking for taking out the 465 level. If we do take that out, I'm looking for a gap fill. For Amazon, here we have it, very nice, up 2.6% for the day. Very nice bounce of the 50-day moving average. I want to see here higher prices and test the highs of the year for Amazon. Baidu coming out with earnings yesterday, worse than expected, down 10%. Very bad here. It broke everything it had. I'm looking for the next test around the 91 level, and if we break that, going even lower and testing this low. So that's going to be important to watch out, the 91 level on Baidu. For Chipotle, it came out with earnings today after the bell. It's up, now trading at 314 around this level. Very interesting here. If it continues to be up tomorrow, because it was in line, I expect us to test the 320. So keep that in mind, even break that and go to this 200-day moving average 326. I want to see how it opens. I do not want to open positions before it trades at least half an hour and see how the conference goes from there. For Google, pretty bullish chart here, up 1% for the day. As you can see here, I'm watching for the 380 level as our next target. 380 level on Google.